Just so you guys know, Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015 did not make the cut this year. Only because it was in 2015. But first, our honorable mention. Final Fantasy XV, Doom, Quantum Break, Fire Emblem Fates, The Witness, Uncharted 4, The Last Guardian. And the first award goes to Overwatch. So getting best game out of the way first, it's Overwatch. That shouldn't be a big surprise. If you've seen anyone's best list, then you'd be like, wow, it's probably Overwatch. But yeah, I've been consumed with this game. I put in so many hours and it's just taken over my life. Like yesterday, I was just trying to push a payload outside in real life. And the second award goes to ReCore. Biggest disappointment other than No Man's Sky. Hard category, but I had to do it. ReCore. You want to know why it's ReCore? This was me going into the game. The main protagonist, she looks kind of cool. Nope. Oh, but the wasteland area looks kind of Mad Maxy and kind of like Star Wars and where Rey grew up. It's gonna be cool, right? Nope. But at least the game mechanics won't have a problem. No. There were so many things wrong with this game, I didn't even finish it. I wanted to finish it, but there's this wall at the end where it's hey, you gotta get all these orbs that aren't that fun to collect, and once you do that, then you can play the next level in this tower until you get to the end. It's tedious. This game had so much potential, I was just disappointed. I hyped it up way too much. Best soundtrack goes to Unraveled. I'm just going to sit here, I'm going to drink a lemonade, and you guys can listen to it. Best mobile game is a Pokemon game. You guys might have guessed it. It is Pokemon Sun and Moon. Yes, this is a mobile game. 3DS is a mobile device. Every mobile game isn't on an iPhone. Pokemon Sun and Moon was such a great addition to the Pokemon series. It brought something new, which Pokemon games don't do very often. So as it's bringing this new aspect with islands, kahunas, new Pokemon, even Z-moves, it just brought me so much joy seeing all these new Pokemon elements combined with the old, and you could tell they wanted to really emphasize the old Pokemon that people have been yearning to see with the new additions of Exeggutor, Muk, and all the Alolan forms. But this game's just very well put together, probably my favorite Pokemon game in a long time, and that's saying something coming from me who's a big Pokemon fan. And the best character goes to Alex from Oxenfree. But along with the game being fantastic, Alex really adds to the atmosphere because she can change her personality deciding on how you play. So I would make her more sassy, which kind of changed the dialogue towards other characters, and in the end made her a really enjoyable character to play through getting through the game. She also has a rad design. I dig the little beanie blue hair look. It's pretty rad. The best art and scenery in a game goes to Firewatch. So the best artistic and best scenery and best all that in a video game is obviously Firewatch. When I got into that game, I was just absorbed with the scenery. It just got so many nice views in it. So much I need to say, but it's hard to show. I just see you tonight. Whoa. And this scenery and this world just kind of sucked me in and really was able to captivate me for a long period of time. And when I say long, the game's pretty short, 5 hours, but it flew by even quicker because I was so immersed. The best side character goes to Delilah from Firewatch. Delilah was just fantastic in Overwatch. She really contributed to the story. And the story was something that really pulls you along because the gameplay is nothing fantastic. You're climbing, you're talking, you're making little decisions, but really Delilah influences how you perceive the game. her different reactions makes you have those same reactions, which really makes you invested into the game, which also is attributed to the scenery, which I described before. The long anticipated best RPG goes to Dark Souls 3. So best RPG, I really just had to get an award out there to Dark Souls 3, and this is it. I even got the nice t-shirt. See that? May the sun shine. But it's just, everything that's good about Dark Souls, and it was ramped up. The combat is good. The environment is really nice. It's second to Firewatch on my list. But it's just like a whole different ballpark. It's like all creepy in some areas, and then some areas it's majestic. But the story, it doesn't just use dialogue. It doesn't use any of those tactics that would make you stop progress in a game. What it does is it shows you this environmental story, which you can pay attention to or you don't have to, which is probably the best way to do it. It really can be played in many different ways, and it's one of my favorite games ever, so that's why it's RPG number 1 for me. Best indie game goes to Stardew Valley. So best indie game, Stardew Valley. I sunk so much time into this game, and most people forgot it came out this year because it was earlier in the spring that it came out. But it is a fantastic title. It beat out big games like Owlboy and Darkest Dungeon and those kind of titles, but I just loved it. It sucked me in right from the start. You're pretty much building this farm, but you can also go into the town and interact with people, and there's these little story arcs that you're watching evolve throughout like daily life, and it's really something that just draws you in and is extremely addictive, and that you can get many hours of enjoyment out of. And your most anticipated category, and my most anticipated game for 2017, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild. You better come out this year. I hope this release date is final. I hope you're coming out 2017. You better. You've delayed me since 2014 E3. Oh, you showed the trailer. It's coming out in 2015 or the winter, 2016 winter, and then where is it? It's not here. It's not here. I'm waiting for it still, and that's my most anticipated game because I am so anxious to get to it. I need a new Zelda. So thank you all for watching. This was the Clark Knight. If you like this, feel free to hit the like button. If you have any games of your own that you think should have been on this list, then drop them in the comments. But this is my personal list, keep in mind. And then if you would like to subscribe and support the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button somewhere. And yeah, have a nice day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Mom stopped and Darby stopped.
Yikes.